worker named Eli. Each will make a appear in the sun, shine and dry up all the way. Good morning. So it's been a year since I filmed this last vlog. I did actually film another one, but the sound didn't work on any of my cameras, so that one never got published. But I thought this week would be an interesting vlog to film because I am almost 36 weeks pregnant, going on maternity leave in 3 weeks, and I'm really in prepping mode of the business for maternity leave. And so there's a few exciting things happening this week. I've got offboarding, handover meetings, I guess, with people in my team. I'm recording lots and lots of content. I'm finishing up some client stuff, handing over stuff for my students, trying to prep, I guess, my course and stuff to run without me, all sorts of things that are happening. Plus I've got fun things like maternity shoots and midwife appointments and all sorts of stuff. So I thought I would take you along for the journey. You might have seen this morning, just been dropping my daughter off at kinder. I am now at the grocery shop waiting for my grocery order pickup. It's a life check. I can barely walk at the moment, which is fun, but it also means walking around the supermarket is really tricky. So I am more grateful than ever for the old grocery delivery drop off to the car. But yeah, I'm about to go home and have a meeting with my brand strategy designer, so my main designer, Vanessa, just helping her to cause she's going to take over everything in the studio while I'm gone, and partner with the other designer we have on the team to do all the work. So I'm kind of going to have a bit more of a meeting with her to help her learn how to do everything. So that's what today looks like. Look what just arrived. This was perfect timing. This is my Canva Swag kit for being a Canvassador, which I just got accepted for last month. So I'll show you what's inside. Cute. Got myself a little Canva hat. A little card for my Canva ambassador. Canvassador, if I was to say it correctly. A little shirt. Look, I could rep this today and be totally the coolest. Oh, this is a chunky notebook for all the notes that I'm now not going to be taking on maternity leave. And a lovely set of pens too. So that's really exciting. Thank you, Canva, if you're watching this. You probably wouldn't. But yeah, that's really exciting. So pretty much as a Canvassador, I just get to share, I'm sharing lots of Canva content like I already am. But let's see what the cap looks like. I'm not usually a cat person, so totally. I feel like I pulled that off better than I thought I would. So is it really going to lose? Okay, it's not going to lose. So should we say, what do you like about either of these? Bye! At this time of the day, it's usually just had lunch, and my daughter is happy to have a bit of a play, or she's still eating lunch right now. And I usually just sit at the computer. Wherever I can go, I'm either at the couch or I'm sitting on this table. So I'm just looking at all my tasks at the moment and creating and doing things right now. I'm sending off some social media proofs to a client that one of my designers worked on. I also spent some time giving feedback to my video editor, and we'll do a couple more jobs until my daughter would like some more company, and then we might go do some fun chores like putting away clothes and prepping for dinner. Tonight I want to go take some photos for just for our maternity. Maternity? Yeah, that's the word. Last time I got special photos taken, but this time I'm investing in special photos for after the babies come. So I am going to try DIY our maternity photos. So we'll see how that turns out, and I'll take you along for the ride for that this Arvo. Yeah, hubby is at work at the moment. He works for himself, so he's on and off depending on when jobs come in, and the rest of the time he works from home. So that's what we're up to today. And so here I am just learning how to cook some slow cooked beef for our dinner tonight. We're going to have some nachos, which I was hoping to prepare nice and early, so it was a nice less rush for preparing for the photo shoot. And after that I was wrecked, so we had a lot of time on the couch doing reading and just relaxing for a while, and lots of scrolling preparing for that photo shoot. to take some maternity photos. I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want some sun, like golden hour kind of light. And you can see there's sun right now, but it's also very cloudy, so we'll see if there's actually any sun that stays before we're actually taking some pictures. We're just driving around the corner to a block that we have, hoping to build on one day. And we'll see if we can get some nice little shots together as a family. Oh, how about I pick this one? These ones smell really cool. Ready? Mummy used to pick these when she was at school. See the reality of my desk. So this is where I work. I have 3 screens here and it's very messy right now. Maybe you can tell, but there's space for me to work, so that's the main thing. My parents have just picked Marley up and then I'm about to get into some work. This morning was just a normal morning. I was like, there's no point recording this because it looks identical to yesterday. Just had a slow morning, brekkie, dishes, cleaning, getting ready for the day. And my daughter is with my parents for the whole day, which is what we do every single Tuesday. But today I have 1 podcast interview guest. I have 1 coaching client for my VIP Brand Express sessions. Then I want to record 3 tutorials and 1 normal podcast. So it is a big day of recording. I've also got a tech call with the coaching group that I'm a part of. So I'll go along to that too for a few minutes. And other than that, it's just keeping the team up to date and helping them with any projects they're working on and working on anything for myself, which includes a lot of just prepping for mat leave at the moment because, as you can tell, I don't know how I'm gonna go recording so many videos. I'm starting to get out of breath with this pregnancy. If you've been pregnant, you know. Right, let's get into today. The best laid plans and I got distracted doing stuff on my website because everything was kind of broken, and now I've got half an hour to film a 20-minute video before an hour and a half call that I want to do some more prep for. So let's see if I can get this tutorial done in time. This is what these Tuesdays are always like. I'm just sitting down for lunch. I have literally 10 minutes until I need to be on a call with someone. I just finished another call with a client doing their logo and brand design, and now eating lunch for 2 minutes before another call. And it's just on and on like this. And then after that, I've got 4 videos to record. So wish me luck.
Listening to your body, listening to how you're...
For those of you interested, I wanted to show you a bit of how I am batching content for my time away. So I'm having a baby in 2 to 6 weeks. And what that means is I want to have some time after I have the baby off, but I also want to be putting content out into the world. Content means that it can be helping my audience, and it also means that I can be, I guess, putting stuff out there and having myself still showing up so that my evergreen offers like my course can still be selling while I'm on leave and providing some sort of income rather than that just drying up while I'm on leave. And so what I'm doing in particular is batching my YouTube/podcast episodes because they're one and the same thing, and also YouTube tutorials. And so what I've done, I'm just going to turn the camera around here and see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see everything here, but in essence, I've got all of the different podcast episodes and tutorials that I'm going to be creating during this time inside my Asana. This is my project management system. And so say, for example, I've got different episodes here, like different episode numbers and tutorials. I do a tutorial every 2nd week. I do an interview every 2nd week, and I've got other solo episodes every other 2nd week. And so what I do is I use a template to create each one of these, and then I'll go in to say if I do this one here, I guess. What I'll do is I've got all these other tasks in here. So I've got my recording notes. It's then got my video editor going in and editing things. It's not quite focusing for you. And then it's got different things like my jobs, my show notes. So I going through and doing all these tasks. And when you'll see, if you see all these red ticks, red ticks, green ticks and red dots, the green ticks means that I've totally done the job and it's handed over 100% to my team. red dot, it means I still need to record it. So this is what I'm going to be recording today. And then the ones that have a little pen and paper next to it means I've recorded it, but it means I haven't totally written it yet. See, I've still got some question marks in here of podcast topics. This is putting me into June. So hopefully I can record some of those too before we finish. So I wanted to show you, I guess, that. And so then behind the scenes of what I'll actually do. So say if I go into one for today, I haven't planned this yet. This is me going to record a episode for my maternity leave. So you'll see I've got a section for my recording notes, and then I've got a section for editing videos. So my video editor gets access to this OneDrive where I share all of the different files to my videos. So if it's a screen recording for the tutorial or just a video of me and any other assets I might need for him. So then I link him to that file inside my OneDrive, and then I'll go through afterwards, I'll upload my audio to an app called Cast Magic. I've got a link, an affiliate link for that if you're interested in it. But in essence, that takes my show note, my audio from my podcast, and it takes it and transcribes it and then creates show notes and blog posts and any other text I need for that as well. I obviously go through and I read all these and I edit them, but pretty much it just means I don't have to start with nothing when I'm creating content for everything. And then I've got my VA, Tanya. She works on everything like uploading it to the website. So I'll give her like YouTube thumbnail pictures, and I'll give her YouTube thumbnail text, and then she'll upload everything from the show notes and the blog post text I've given her. I'll write a question for Spotify. I'll write a series of content that I will post on my Instagram stories, and then she'll go in and use another program I use called Opus to create a reel from the video that I've done. So it's a whole big process, and that then needs to be done for every single one of these. But it's getting there, and it means that I'm going to be able to have a really slow few months after maternity leave. But I thought I would show you a bit of the back end of what that looks like, and also notice that I'm not doing it by myself. I do have my video editor who edits my podcast episodes too, plus Tanya, who also helps me with my scheduling everything out. So it's a whole thing, but I think it works. I feel like today involves a lot of talking, but otherwise you just see me sitting at a computer, which is boring. So I've just finished writing all the notes to prepare for the next 3 videos I'm going to record. My SD card has just finished emptying and uploading everything up, so now I'm going to close the windows because I do it with the windows closed. I made a video about that last week. It's all just about meaning that I can record it any time of the day and you won't notice a difference. And now I'm going to record 3 videos and hope my brain continues to work until I got to pick up my daughter in about an hour. Just always cross my fingers to see if this works. Right, we're done for the day. Turning off all of my lights. I'm already running a bit late to go get my daughter, but that is okay. Mum and Dad don't mind. I've just finished recording all of the videos. I took pictures for the thumbnails, and I'll come home later and I'll upload all the footage. Half of it's done, upload all of the footage and write all the show notes and do all those different bits and pieces. But that's future Jacqui's problem. Present Jacqui is about to go back into mum mode, and I'm here for it. So hubby ended up joining me for the trip to my parents, and we ended up having a last minute dinner at their house as well, which was really, really lovely. Then after that we went home, and I ended up spending most of the evening just continuing to work as I always do from the couch, enjoying a hot cross bun. Welcome to Wednesday, day 3 of this vlog. Today is far less of a worky day and much more of a mumming day. I'm just going to say mumming day because we have playgroup this morning with my daughter. Then after that I think we'll do some shopping, and then after that I have a midwife appointment. So for those of you interested, I am hopefully having a home birth depending on how everything goes, and that means my midwives come here to my house, which is so nice. But today is actually our planning meeting because today I'm 36 weeks, so both my midwives are coming over, and my mum's coming over because she's going to help look after Marley during the birth, and my husband's going to be here, and we're going to talk about everything to do with the birth to make sure that we're on the same page, everything's going well, check the baby, do all the good things, and yeah, I'll take you along for the journey. Another fun thing I want to mention too is this morning I woke up to the 3rd sale of DIY Design My Biz for this week. So a goal of mine for years, probably when Marley was being born, was to get 3 sales a week, and that has happened so far this week, which is so exciting. So I'm really excited for the potential that this might actually be able to continue on through mat leave, which just means that I have some income coming in other than the studio, which is really exciting because when you're running your own business, it's so hard to know where the money's going to come from sometimes, especially when you are stopping working. So it's been really exciting to know that all the different YouTube videos and all the ads and all of the promotion that I've been working on so hard for the last 5 years is starting to pay off in course sales, which is really exciting because it also means I get to welcome new people into my program and have them being helped even while I'm not physically available. Home from playgroup, which was so lovely, but change of plans for the day. It's going to be like what is it right now? It's 36 degrees right now and it's only not even 1 o'clock yet, so I think it's going to be a really hot day. And I think my toddler's getting a cold, and so I think we're just going to lay low for a few hours and do nothing. So Bluey is now on. I think I'm going to lie down with her, eat some snacks and rest. That is today's plans. And I might put some dinner on, just let that simmer away while we have our midwife appointment. Day is done. Wednesday is over. I'm just sitting at the computer doing some work. Midwife appointment went super well, and my husband is putting my daughter to bed. I would love to put her to bed, but she will not let me, so that's always fun. And then tomorrow I'll keep you posted what we do then. I've got a few exciting things planned. Well done. Tip it all out. Welcome to Thursday. Today is a quieter day, but we're about to head off to volunteer at our local toy library. We've been going there since my daughter was, I reckon, 6 months old or so. Maybe less, maybe 3 months old. Just find it just helps when you borrow toys from the toy library. It means you don't have to buy all those giant big toys that they'd only play with for a month or two or a week or two. Like I borrowed a kitchen over the summer, and we just borrow lots of puzzles and lots of little games. And then she kind of gets sick of them after a few weeks, and then we get to take them back and get something new. And we're not putting more stuff into the world or the environment or losing money or space in our house. So I really love it, but it means you've got to volunteer 4 times a year, so that's what we're about to go and do now. Just rock up for an hour and a half and help people borrow toys out and do any cleaning. So this will be probably my last volunteering for a little while with Bubs coming. But yeah, other than that, this morning we've just been making some zucchini slice with some zucchinis my dad gave us. And then this afternoon I have a call for an hour with someone who purchased a one-on-one call with me a long time ago, where they're finally using it before I go on mat leave, which is really nice. And then we'll have swimming lessons this evening. Also realized I'm really happy that I'm actually recording this week. I think this will be, I haven't done many personal vlogs in my life just for my own benefit, so this is kind of going to be that as well. And I'm just going to forget what this season of my life looked like, of how different it was just having one kid and working and what that'll look like. So I'm kind of excited to watch this back over the next few years. So I hope it's been interesting also for you, but I know it's going to be useful for me at least. Liquid arrived. I do cloth nappies. We'll start cloth nappies for our baby when they are about 6 weeks old, or big enough to fit into these. They're all adjustable, so you can make them a lot smaller. But I got some two new ones from a brand that I love, Alice and Patrick, because they were on sale. We almost had enough last time, but if you know about cloth nappies, sometimes they stop working, and so a brand that I bought last time stopped working, so I bought enough of this new brand, I think, that I can get pie. So these are now ready. I'll put them in a wash ready for when baby comes. Back in the office, my mother-in-law has just picked up my daughter for a few hours. So sometimes she has her on a Thursday, sometimes she doesn't. It just depends on if I've got some calls and stuff on. So because I've got this call on at 2 this morning, we're like, yeah, we'd love you to have her for a few hours. So going to do that. Going to do that call with a client, and also going to have a really quick training call with my team just to help onboard and get some new jobs started in the studio. So good times. thought I'd keep it real. I'm not very happy at the moment. There's been some tricky things to deal with just work, and whether that's clients or whether that's team or whether that's trying to work out logistics that just aren't fitting together, and you don't want to let people down. And it's just stressing me out, and it's making me scared about going on leave, because I'm like, why is this going to be any better on leave? Yeah, so just keeping it real. That's currently how I'm feeling. Call with my client went well. That was nice. But yeah, that's all. So I just cooked some dinner, prepared that for my husband to put on while we were at swimming, and then after swimming I just crashed. I think I actually slept for 2 hours from 6 till 8 after dinner, and then worked all evening until like 11 o'clock setting up some different funnels for my business. So living the dream. It is the final day of the vlog. Thank you for joining me so far. So today is Friday. I am about to drop my daughter to kinder, then go home for a meeting with my VA to kind of offboard things for mat leave, and then I'm going to go to my bar exercise class, and then we're going to drive for about 3.5 hours to go visit my husband's sister and her family for the weekend. So I'll take you along. Pouring the air, out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So thank you for joining me for that week, I guess. I hope that it was somewhat entertaining for you, and I'm not sure what I expected, but I hope it was a bit of a just an interesting insight for you, and I really appreciate if you're still watching. I really appreciate that. I hope that it's given, I don't really know what I wanted from it, but I think it's been nice to be able to capture that intentionally for me as well, just to look back on this season of what it looks like being 36-week pregnant, and just with one child, and my whole world about to change again. So thanks for coming along for the ride. If you ever want to work with me, then as you know, I've got plenty of things still happening that are able to be consumed while I am on my maternity leave. My course is still open. I've got support people in there to be helping just as well as I do. My team is still very capable of running the studio side of things, and they are incredibly talented and ready to answer your emails and book you in. We are booked out in advance, so do make sure that if you are interested in getting any design work done, that you do that soon. I hope that you would join me inside the course if you are just looking for some help with your graphics in general. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you. I've got heaps of incredible stuff coming out over my maternity leave, so stay tuned on this channel and there'll be so much more for you to see. And if you want to catch a glimpse of when baby comes, make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I'll be posting more over there, so my handle is whitedeargd. Any hoozles, that's all from me. Bye.